Well, some developing news now. We are keeping a really close eye on the Eagle Cam, where fans are really concerned because it seems that there's a missing eaglet.
Yeah, so take a look at this. This was during Jackie's morning feeding. You can see right there, only 2 eaglets. Of course, everyone wants to know what could have happened, what did happen. And joining us this morning is Sandy Steers with Friends of Big Bear Valley. Sandy, thank you so much for joining us. You are the person I think of when it comes to this Big Bear camera. What can you tell us about what we're seeing?
Well, we don't know yet because there's a portion of the nest bowl that is out of our camera view. And most likely the third chick is in that. We don't know what the situation is or what the state of affairs is. But we just have to keep watching to see what happens. That snow berm, is blocking our view from a big portion of the actual nest bowl.
Now, we saw earlier this week the eaglets being really active, one even finding its way to the edge of the nest bowl. Is that a concern?
No, they would not be able to get out of the nest bowl at this point. They're too small for that. So that isn't a concern. We just have to wait and see when something shows up to tell us what's going on. And everybody, worrying and making assumptions and things like that doesn't help. We're just observers of nature. And we, just like Jackie and Shadow, we take what shows up and we have to take it moment by moment and deal with whatever is right in front of our eyes.
Yeah, we all know what happens when people can assume sometimes. Well, if the eaglet is possibly buried under the snow, can we be a little hopeful that it will survive the cold?
Well, we don't even think it's buried under the snow. There's a portion of the nest bowl itself that's clear of snow that we just can't see because of the pile of snow. And so, yes, we don't know what's happening.
One more thing, just out of curiosity, we saw the 2 eaglets hatch before the third one, and we saw Jackie and Shadow feeding the little eaglets. Are there ever situations where one might be the runt and too small of an eaglet to actually get food because the other 2 get more of it? Or do the mom and dad, do they know to spread out the food?
Well, they were spreading out the food, and I mean, I'm sure that situation does happen in places, but all 3 eaglets we saw were getting food. Even in the feeding last night. And so we just don't know what the situation is or what may have happened.
Yeah, and so many of us are just so concerned. It's been so exciting to see all 3 eggs hatch and to have those eaglets. And we just are hoping and praying that all 3 are still doing well.
Yes, thank you for that. And yes, thank you.
Thank you, Sandy. We appreciate your time.